I remembered my microphone today, but 30 seconds left on the clock, and I almost forgot my drawing outfit, aka a hat. Hi, everyone. Hello out there. How y'all doing? Gen 7 stream watch streak. I know it's actually... Howdy. I know it's actually longer than that, because you've literally been here for like every stream I've set since I've started, and Twitch is just bad at, tracking them, but still, I appreciate the sentiment that Twitch is trying to give. Man, you'd think I ran a marathon to go get this. Man, what a Monday. It was like noon today. I was like, I'll get like 2 hours, get some stuff done before stream, and then like I blinked and Jen was like, "Oh, are you gonna get ready for stream? Because it's like 5 minutes from now." How does that happen, man? Yeah, it's a Monday. That's about all I have to say about that. But a Monday just means we're one step closer to the next weekend. Yay. Mondays, am I right? Don't even get me started on lasagna. I'm Garfield. I think getting the hat killed me. It was my 13th reason. I know that's not what that means. That means you're choosing it. What's your 13th reason for when it's something being done to you? we need to come up with a euphemism for that. But we got the ads in a minute. And then we'll do some drawing today. Man, no first from Labs. I hope he's doing all right. My 13th trial. I really love that. It sounds very like mythological. I guess maybe it would be my 12th trial. Or it could be 10th, because technically Hercules had to do 10, and then the gods were like, you kind of cheated on 2 of those, so you gotta do 2 more. Because, deities, am I right? What's the deal with Zeus? He says he's the god of all, but he still needs to cheat on his wife? I am not gonna sit here and ad-lib a whole ancient Greek mythology Seinfeld stand-up routine. But just know that it could. Alright, ads are gonna start in a minute, so let's head over there. Commercials. Go. Dinosaur bones. I think I had that. Like, it wasn't that fun because, like, I mean, look at it. Like, they're just kind of, Jen, you get this reference now. You know who that is. Not dedicated enough, I guess. Yeah. Jen and I and a few friends have been watching through G Gundam, which is what this is, and it's what you've been waiting for. Yeah, somehow every episode is what we've been waiting for. It's so goofy. It's like not necessarily well made because it's like 4 different animes in one, but God, I love it. It's so good. This actually, now that this might have been the first Gundam I saw. Like, I did not watch it from start to finish, but like back in the day when it was on Toonami, I think I caught a few episodes of it. I mean, I definitely caught a few episodes of a Gundam when they were on Toonami, but I think it was G Gundam, which would have made it the first one I actually watched. Good place to start. I mean, maybe not really, but it's fun. I was gonna make a joke about Chuck Norris fighting a Gundam, but really that would have fit right in on G Gundam. I'm not entirely sure what we're gonna do today or how long we're gonna go. I think this is this is probably the third stream I've said this now. I want to try finishing up the Columbus Wolfman, and surely, after 3 streams of saying that, I've got to actually be close now. It really would have been right. It would have fit right in. Surely I could actually finish this today, and if it doesn't take too long, and I'm still feeling it, we'll maybe do something else. But hello, new Chuck. I don't know what you're. I'm reading it in like the new Joe context. I feel like that's probably not what you intended. Oh, Neo Japan, Neo America. Yeah, Chuck would be fighting for Neo America. Is he Canadian actually? I don't actually know. I feel like he could be Canadian, then that wouldn't surprise me. Let's see. Let's find out while we're in our commercial. Chuck. Oh, no, he's American. Born in Ryan, Oklahoma. So, yeah, he probably trained Chibody Crockett. Come on, how long we got? 28 seconds left. All right, that's not too bad. Not too bad. Just think about your finger. Ooh, remind me of the scene from House of Wax last night. Which I gotta say, I enjoyed that. That was better than I expected / remembered. Because like I technically saw it before, but I don't remember anything. But I liked its willingness to maim the main characters. Like I feel like in a lot of horror, like obviously there's a lot of violence and gore and stuff, but it's usually, you know, the victims that don't survive. Whereas in House of Wax, she just gets fucking the tip of her finger chopped off. Oh, hi, Christian. You're here just in time to talk about losing fingertips. But, like, you know, I feel like the protagonists in horror movies don't usually get hurt that bad. So I like that they were, like, actually willing to do that. It's okay. It was fiction. She was just acting Christian. Yeah, the dedication, the whole building being made of wax and stuff, that was very cool. I feel like given the glut of like low effort horror remakes from the early 2000s, it was a lot better than it had any right to be, you know? But yeah, some arts. The arts, because I couldn't think of a good title because I'm not entirely sure what we're doing today. Okay, and the ad break should be over as well. So let's head on back over here. Oh, wait, before... Should have done this while we were the arts. Should have done this before the commercial break. What are we gonna be listening to today? Be here for like an hour? Nice. Well, hey, even if you're just stopping in to say hi, it's always nice. It's always nice to see you. Gaslight, Gatekeep, Girl Pop. Okay. Oh, that's all right. So you get your challenge finished the door. Oh no! Oh no! Don't give me I'm already panic, panic. Dr. Pencil, you can do it. Thank you. All right. Christian, I don't know if you have that hat took a lot out of you. Yeah, it sure did. Uh, Christian, you've definitely seen us working on some of this picture, but I don't know if you've been here since last time. We got a lot done, looking good. I think most of last stream was the moon and clouds, which, for how simple they are, I am so happy with how the clouds look. Yes, we're back to basically the background. Perfect. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. I gotta add stars. It looks so. Thank you. Yeah, we've come a long way. We spent a while on all the different aspects of it. Still not sure if I want shadows to be completely black and hide a lot of the lines or not, but I figure we'll get all the colors done first before we decide that. Yeah, to do stars in the sky, which shouldn't be long. I'll just do like an effect or a brush or whatever. I'm not gonna hand dot them. Color the wolf and then decide if I want to keep it with like kind of cartoony colors like this or what. Like, I think I might need to go back in with some white for highlights. I don't know. Oh, hang on. Everyone just close your eyes for a second. You didn't see nothing. Actually, depending on what was on the small camera, the small window, you might not have seen much. Okay. So, I think last time I went with kind of an orangey. We'll just do that for now. Orange and purple look good anyway. We'll just hide the shot in it. Okay, color layer. Bucket it up. And it is crazy how much the shadows, like, I need a bigger brush. Okay. Man, I have never been good at coloring in the lines. Actually, it's good that I have shadows off for a minute, because we're gonna need a bigger boat brush. Purple bits I'm oh wait. No one will ever notice in the finished version, but I know, and it will haunt me like the telltale heart. I don't want to use this brush. Yeah, there. No, thank you for the joke. Wait, I missed this line too. Okay, there. There, okay. And now I've got the purple as my other color, so if I go over the lines like that, I can just switch real quick. Cover back up, which I often need to do because, like I said, I am bad at coloring inside the lines. Actually, that is one of the things that has really tempted me use Clip Studio Pro, because normally, well, not normally, but like in Photoshop, so if I were to just take the lines and then like do the bucket, depending on the settings, like it kind of looks okay. But also like that's not a great example. So like actually okay. So like if it's that wrong button. If you're using like a blurry brush at all, like see that, like it's very ugly, or we'll do even blurrier. Just to really like, yeah, so it is not good. Oh, not even the color. So my point is, Clip Studio Pro, from what I've seen, is a lot better at paint bucket filling the colors with your line art. I think that's always been very tempting to try and learn it for that. I'm just so annoyed because like I want to use it on messing with, yeah, like because there's like brush settings and like the paint bucket settings, and like it's so much. Also too, it's like kind of that like what you've, yeah, tolerances, yeah, it's kind of like what you've talked about before with video editing, like destructive versus non-destructive. One of the reasons, like, all right, so I guess another thing I could do, I mean, not so much at this point, but if I selected the white space around it and then did like an inverse, so the selection is just everything in the lines. Sometimes I'll do that. But again, the selection also depends on like tolerance and everything. But I do like doing it on separate layers, because then like if I end up wanting to change any of the line art, it's a lot easier to do that without also messing up the colors and stuff. And I don't know. It's not necessarily the best workflow, but it's what I'm used to by this point. Yeah. Then again, the Studio version might also work with separate layers. I don't know. I don't know it enough. I'm just rambling anyway. Oh, the Regrets. I was like, who is this? This must be their third album. Not listened to as much because it's good, but it's so different from their other two albums. Excuse me. Also, apparently they've broken up as a band. Yeah. Like most of their first two albums I put on my other like just generic like rock and stuff that I like Fratelli's, Jukebox the Ghost, like all those, like not generic, but like I can't think of a better term, just like rock, I don't know. Whereas this album, I put most of them on this playlist, which is like Carly Rae Jepsen and all like the more poppy stuff, because it fits in more here. Yeah, even this one that we're listening to now, like I like it. Wouldn't have guessed it was them. Which like as a listener, I totally get that like you like a certain sound, so you want more of it. But as an artist, that must be so frustrating. Like, oh, I want to do different stuff, you know? I always think of that with like writers and stuff too. Like, oh, you wrote this story about, I don't know, giant monsters? Like, okay, more giant monsters. Or like, oh, it's like dinosaurs? Okay, more dinosaurs, you know?
Howdy,
Whereas,
partner.
howdy, Labs, there he is. You're like, he's not first. I hope everything's okay. That that's me. Yeah. Well, no, I was gonna say, like, when someone does create a work, it's like, oh, they like that thing, so surely they're gonna make more of that thing. Whereas like looking at it from my perspective, um, I like giant monsters. I like superheroes. I like, Pokemon. Like I've got all these ideas for like very different stories. So like it makes sense that other people would be the exact same way, you know? Like even though cryptid cases is our biggest thing right now, like I wouldn't be surprised if people thought of me as the cryptid guy and like got confused when I did something that wasn't cryptids. But from my perspective, like cryptids are just one thing I love and like just one of the many different kinds of stories I want to tell. Shoving chocolate gingerbread into Ellie. Phrasing. I'm the cryptid. Fair. I am rarely spotted in the wild. So but oh yeah. I don't even know what my point. Oh, music. I feel like this Tessa Violet, that's a good example too. Like I feel like her music has evolved a lot. Like yeah, it makes sense that people want to do different things even though you've only, you've come to expect something specific from them, but I don't know. I don't think I had a point. It's that we contain multitudes, I suppose. Man, I still can't believe we saw Tessa Violet in Ben and I in a like little bar with like 20 people, and then she like massively blew up after that. Um Horrifying explosion. No, okay, she just got very popular and doing like big stadiums and big concerts and stuff. It's like, haha, we liked them when they were small and we stood about 10 feet away from them. That venue, guys, I don't know. I feel like she's like popular enough to be big, but not like Taylor Swift or Sabrina, like someone like everyone knows, even if you don't listen to their music, like not that big. Yeah, her music's cool. Yeah, that venue didn't even have a stage, just like on the floor. Also true, Christian is not a pop culture person. Excellent point. Did I forget to color in these ropes? Oh, I did. Christian, I feel like if you were to know any song by Tessa Violet, it would probably be. I feel like the one. Yeah, most people know. I could be your crush, take you for a rush. Probably not helpful singing it over another song, but you're not even a person. My goodness, the dog has learned how to text. Actually, no. Color the rope now before I get. Draw selection and color. Sounds a little. Yeah, I feel like that was the one that got really. I mean, I feel like that's how we found her from that one. I guess I also don't have a good sense of scope for the wider pop culture either. And did we watch another movie last night besides House of Wax? I can't remember. It's not like important or anything. I was just trying to think. I was like, what can I talk about? What have we even been up to? Maybe I feel like we mostly just watched Taskmaster last night. Yeah. Labs, have we ever talked about Taskmaster? I mean, you're British, so I feel like we must have. I can't remember. And if not, do you watch it? Do you like it? You're British. I feel like you have to. You don't think so? Oh, it's so fun. It's very good. Oh, Jen pointed out I misunderstood what you said. You don't think we've talked about it. And it is good. I read that quick as, is it good? Yes, it's so good. We're so far behind though. I think we're on like 14 or 15 seasons or series. I can't get over you people calling them series instead of seasons. Yes, I'm saying you people. Most consistent. Yeah, definitely. So good. Oh, yeah, I was wondering if that would be the case because, like, for us, it's very rare that we. That's so confusing. Yeah, it's very rare that we know almost any of the people on the show when the season starts, and then by then it's like, oh, I love these people. There's a few exceptions like Noel Fielding, the girl from IT Crowd, who's Catherine Parkinson, maybe. Who else? There's been a few. The girl from Bake Off. The series. Yeah. I'm gonna say it. Seasons makes more sense. Cause you know what? Seasons recur every year. Like a season of television. And a series is the whole thing. It's one series. Because it's a series of episodes and seasons. No, I don't want to start British beef. It's definitely an intended double meaning for that. But the main characters work in the IT department. So you could probably get Richard to watch it. It's pretty good. But also the creator is like a raging J.K. Rowling level psychotransphobe at this point. So it's like I like it, but it's also hard to recommend. But like, I don't know. Just because the creator sucks, you know, there's still a lot of funny people on it. Oh yeah, yeah. He's like, wife has left him at this point. Level of psycho anti-trans. Yeah, separate the. I mean, it is a lot easier with movies and TV shows to separate the art from the artist because they are such group projects that so many people have a hand in, you know, as opposed to something like a singer or an author. So that's a little easier. But yeah, it is funny. Like I do enjoy it, and like there is stuff we still reference to this day. Yeah, but not music is a lot harder if the person is shitty. Because that is usually a lot more of like that one person's effort. Yeah, when it's a TV show or movie, it's always so much trickier. But yeah, IT Crowd is pretty funny. And a lot of good actors on that. Yeah, Taskmaster also very fun. That is cool that like Labs, it's people you know. Like I'm sure that makes it even cooler. It is funny. What like I'll usually like look up, you know, the cast out of curiosity, and like at least half the time it'll be like, oh, they were in an episode of Doctor Who. Like the one thing British people will all show up in at some point is Doctor Who. whether it's an episode we've seen or not, but seen Russell Howard 2 times now. Oh, and specials. Ooh. It's also tough too, because like I'll kind of forget their names like as soon as the series is over. So let's see, Russell, like I definitely know his name. Oh yeah, that guy. The series of series. Yeah. Like Americans deservedly take a lot of shit for not using the metric system. I'll concede that, but I will not concede seasons being better. Finishing the Office is very good. Went a little downhill after Steve Carell left. The last season especially, but like still a pretty good run overall. Never watched it. Yeah, that makes sense. That's true for, you know, 80% of things. Yeah. Yeah, no, he left. I'm assuming you've gotten to that part. Spoilers. He got big and famous and had more important stuff to do. He shows up once more in like one of the last episodes, but I forget exactly. Richard wouldn't tell you. Yeah. I respect his commitment to no spoilers. I mean, honestly, I feel like I do like, as a thought exercise, sometimes like shows that have been on for a while, if I would have ended them earlier, like what I would have done. And The Office is one that, I mean, obviously Michael leaving could have been one, but I feel like at the end of season 3, when, at least I think it's then, Jim's gone for a while, he comes back and finally asks out Pam. I feel like that could have been a show ending right there, honestly. But it's always interesting to think, like, you know, with like narrative arcs and everything, what you could do. I mean, of course, and there's stuff like Supernatural where the creator intended season 5 to be the end, and then it kept going despite him, and it still works as a perfect ending, and the show kind of just got crazy after that. So as far as I'm concerned, it is where it is. Wanted them to get together, but didn't think they would because it's a show. That's the biggest reason they would get together. The writers know we love that. We eat that shit up. Will they, won't they? Yes, they will. I wonder now. I mean, like, I'm sure there must be some example, but like, I feel like 99% of like will they, won't they is like they do end up together in the end because like the writers know that's what you want. But like there must be some where they don't, and I'd be curious. Gotta have exactly, yeah. That's why like it kind of works that like Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. True. I'm like, part of me is like that doesn't count because it's like the whole point of the show, but no, that is a good point. Compares it to him and me getting together because there was a plot twist. Yeah. But yeah, because like once you have the happy ending, it is harder to write stories from that point because you know it's the happy ending. There's no more conflict there, and that's why like have you. All right, I'm gonna try to word this as vaguely as possible. Have you gotten to the point where we meet any of the like people actually filming the documentary, Christian? Because honestly, that was, I think, one of the worst parts of the last season or so. No? Okay. Then I won't go into too much detail. I'll try to be vague. All right. Being vague, you do meet at least one character who is like the camera person or the sound person or whatever for the documentary crew. Didn't like it, but now, yeah, I mean, it's The Office really made it such a popular like sitcom format too. But they introduced this character, and again, I'll just try and be vague, specifically to like what we were talking about earlier, like conflict. Like, how do you write conflict after there's a happy ending? Like, they introduced this person specifically to like do some plot lines and stuff, but it was really dumb. So you'll have to let me know once you finish the series, and then I can talk about it. But yeah, that too is why like I'm always a fan of like creators ending the show when they want. Like, obviously getting canceled early is a different thing, but like I'd rather a creator ends a show before it goes on for too long, you know? Because like, I mean, like Supernatural again, like that had a perfect story arc that ended, and then what? Like, you had to keep making stuff. A lot of characters yeah, that's true. Like Erin, she's one of my favorite characters, and she shows up there like what, season 4 or 5. Yeah, which also makes it feel more realistic, I guess, you know? Like, coworkers are always coming and going. So yeah, Office, good show. You should also, right now she's always kind of crazy. If you like her, you should also watch Creed. Creed is great. Yeah, he's crazy. If you like the actress that plays Erin, you should watch Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. She's the main character in that. She's great. Also, if you guys haven't watched it, Parks and Rec is also very good and sort of often lumped in with The Office because it's tonally similar, but it also started as a spin-off. It was going to be a spin-off of The Office, and then it became its own thing, but it's also very good. All right. I'm going to do the stars before I come back to... Did I miss one little... What? Why is there a red dot there? Where did you come from, sir? I'll ask Richard. He's our program director. Oh. yeah, if you guys like The Office, you'll like Parks and Rec. What layer? Oh, you're on the shadow layer. Okay, well, I'll just there. Oh, all right. Let's do the stars. I think I figure out. Yeah, I forget if there's like a generator. Probably won't do even if there is, but let's look. I wish screen or like sharing the program would share the menus. But oh well. Oh right, render, that's weird. Clouds, flame. Could have sworn there was one for stars. Ah well. We'll find a brush. Display capture, yeah. It works how it is. I'm not actually. See, forgot to not make it full screen because when it full screen it gets cut off. All right, let's find a star brush. Also not like a huge problem, but like it is kind of, especially if I'm like looking at colors and stuff and you just can't see any of that. It's a little annoying, but most of the time I'm not. Or like right now I'm looking through all the different brushes. That like it's a little annoying, but it's definitely not the end of the world. Small splat. Weird circle. Yeah, we'll do that. Those are the stars. I feel like this brush would be really good for like leopard spots or something. Barnacles. Is that what they look like, or are you swearing like SpongeBob? Oh, barnacles. Oh, I know what you meant. I'm just teasing. Keep looking at the splatter, bro. Speckle. Ooh, dust might be good. Christian. What is that? Oh, biscuit. I was like, it's clearly like I see the face at the end, but is it supposed to be like a really tall hat or something? Hi, biscuit. Oh, too funny. Might do that, bro. Oh, too speckly. Foreground? Oh, no. I always forget I have this brush, though. If I were doing, like, realistic something, it is good, like, dust in front of the camera sort of feeling, but I just never have a use for it. Fine point. Oh, too much. Oh, that's the one I almost did for the moon reflection. Oh, darn. I thought there was a brush called Barnacles. That would have been really funny, but it was just branches. It was just branches. I also never play around with brush settings enough. Like, I know you can do a lot with that. I just never think about it. Like, either the brush is good at the moment or it's not. I'm not gonna put work into the brush tweaking it. Oh. This one might work. Oh no, that's the blender. Oh wait, I already tried that one. What about this one? Wait, did I try? Alright, maybe I will just Maybe I will just dot some stars in by hand, but that's gonna take so long. Publicly 098? Oh, thank you, Biscuit. That means so much. That one I was, with the context of the previous one, I was able to figure out that one. Hi, Biscuit. Hi, I hope Christian's petting you. Trying to spell pup. Yeah, probably. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, just an equal sign, Biscuit. That's all you have. That's all you have to say to me. Oh wow, a shocked man with a very long nose and tall hair. She literally. Don't be sorry. I'm loving it. It's hilarious. I'm just sitting here trying to figure out stars anyway. Hmm. No. I forgot the clouds are kind of transparent. That's. Hmm. Hmm. I feel like I used to have this like down to a science, and I haven't drawn like stars in so long. It's like, what did I used to do? I don't even. Right, let's look at these legacy brushes. I feel like there was something good in there. Hmm. Yeah, nope. I do hate when it's really tedious like this, when it's like, I just need to find a brush that does what I want, you know? No. Stipple, that might work. Too stipply. M brushes. What are even M brushes? Ooh, some of these might. This one bigger. Perfect. just a bunch of Saturns. Some of these brushes, like, what would I ever use this for? Like, get real. Get real. Hmm. Oh, perfect. One's literally called Star. There we go. Done. Oh, so dumb. I also have to figure out what I want to do about the clouds being so transparent. He is a star. Yeah. I need like a good like splatter brush. You know? Like, I don't remember what any of these are called, but like, I'll know it when I see it, if there is a good one. Or not. You got double, don't know what to do. Think I broke up with my boyfriend today, but I don't really care. I got worse problems with my boy. A song I can, deeply personally relate to. Breaking up with my boyfriend. Broke up with my boyfriend. That's not alright. You know what? I think we just gotta do the annoying thing. I think. You don't. Yeah, exactly. I know he's right. I could not be offended. Let me label this stars before. Right. I know what it looks. Given how small these are, I don't know if you'll even be able to see them on stream. Yeah, this looks fine. I guess this way too I can avoid the clouds. You don't see any behind there. And then maybe do a little bit of a glow. Right, won't have... It's still a little brighter on the horizon, so we won't have many stars down there. The ones at the top where it's darker. For trouble, and you got double. Don't know what to do. I broke up with my boyfriend today. Don't really care. I got first problems. Also hard just doing the dot without turning it into a little line. We do our best. Okay. Good enough. Biscuit has had enough. It needs a little walk before I hear both say bye. Thank you, and thanks for dropping in. Good to see ya. Have a good rest of your day. Bye, Christian. Bye, Biscuit. Alright, the best way to treat stars, we'll do a little glow layer, see how that looks. Style. Outer glow. Ooh. Pink looks kind of good. It's not what I was gonna do, but I like that. Oh, it's almost like Aurora Borealis-ish. Aurora Borealis. Oh, you know what I can do? Alright. I got an idea. I'm gonna keep this one nice and subtle. Copy this. And that way we can do a different effect on this one. So let's green is very different. That's not what I meant. All right, let's do what I was actually thinking. Size. Ugh, no, don't want that. I really don't remember. 2 stars. I feel like this was so Yeah, they don't really change. Oh, let's try. What if, or the opacity? I don't know. Whatever. Ugh, no, I hate that. Wow. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I hate that glow. What did I used to do stars? Yeah, the blue. Mm. Gonna end up looking. Hmm. Oh, that's what? What? Photoshop, what makes you think I was trying to save that layer as a PNG? Deleting it. What are you even doing? What are we even doing here? I think if I do a more subtle, just leave the pink, and I'm not going to do the other thing I was trying to do. Also so hard sometimes to like compare the different blending methods. They're almost identical. Maybe I'll do this. Okay, I think that's about it. With it. Yeah. You know what? I like that. Whoa. What? I don't know what that just did. I clicked one dot and it freaked out. Look at that. It is fascinating. Oh, you know what it is? You did I accidentally press something? Oh, I have no idea what that was about. I'm gonna add a few more just to get some more glow. Laser show, right? It looked like when you hold shift and click, it'll draw a line. It looked like it thought I did that a bunch. No idea why. Guess Photoshop's just on one today. What if I want to add a little bit of highlight without making the clouds? Guess it's not right as it is. Mm. Mm. Man, ad break already. And I'm like so close to really liking this, but it's just not quite. Everything is just like a little off. Alright, but you know, whatever. There's no such thing as perfect, so we're gonna call that good enough for now. I wanna do bad things to you. Down through my window. Do you want me to? Alright, so, think about the shade. The full, completely opaque shadow looks good, but it just hides so much of the line work I did. And like, can you still tell the fingers and stuff? Well, actually, let's do this. If we, I mean, either way. Teeth to be, whoops, nope. Color layer. Definitely want the teeth to be white. I don't think I want the eyes to be white, but I do think I want them to be a different color. And maybe the claws? Or do something like that and do like a highlight on the highlight. That looks kind of good. Okay, actually, I don't exactly know what I'm doing, but I like it. I think that looks cool. Just on the claws like that. Here's Regrets in their weird third album again. But maybe, ooh, that looks cool. Thank you. Kind of feel like his nose should. We'll do that, and then maybe like a yellow for the eyes. Red eyes. Also maybe. Is there any other? All right, the ad's gonna start in a sec, so let us go here. I'm gonna stretch my legs. I'll be back in a minute, and then I think it'll be good to get away from this for a minute and come back to it. See you in a minute. Then it'll refresh every time, and that should be nice and accurate and not freeze much. Will I remember to do that in other scenes? Oh, maybe. We'll see. All right. Jen wants to. Yeah. If we do have shadows that are transparent, I am gonna have to, you know, manually clean up the colors around the teeth. Now he looks like he drank a bunch of milk. Got milk? Gray milk. No, it's just dark. It's in the shadow. Grilk? Ugh. Ugh. Mm. I don't want to highlight anything. No. I also feel like the cartoony colors don't work as well if you can see more of the line art. Like as just like a weird little highlight, I feel like it works. Actually, let's see Donna Lark. Oh, actually, let's take from the moon. Okay, wait. That kind of looks really good. That kind of that might have kind of thoughts. I like that because now it's like it's it's still cartoony, but I feel like there's a little more logic to it because it's like the moon color because the moon's coloring it. Or maybe let's see, make him the moon color, and then make him the moon color, and then maybe play around. Actually, let's just no. Gosh, purple could a little bit mostly yellow. A splash of where do you want me to splash it? Unless like oh, okay. Quite work, does it? I want to reshade the rope because I don't like what I did, but I don't know what I would do different. Not art if you're not experimenting. Could just do this. Or maybe hear me out, me talking to me, hear me out. All right, let's do this and invert. Probably won't work, but nothing wrong with experimenting because you don't know till you see it. Yes. I mean, I don't hate it. That kind of works. And then I could do something like this. Ooh. Brush, liking it. I think this might be the way to go. Blend the yellow and purple on the thingy. Let's do this a little bit nice. I think we're on the right track. It's got art's all about iterating till you done find the thing you like. Then it's kind of like a highlight, even though it's already highlighted. Actually, let's see how good is this line. Yeah, I'm still gonna clean it up a bit. eyes are two colors like that. That could be something. Get the curve in there. That could be something, maybe. I think we're finally on the right track. Sometimes you just gotta play around with stuff till you figure it out, you know? So I think for one thing, I wanna get rid of a little bit of this. Yellow is too. So let's go. Now you can actually. Okay. I think it's been worth it. Really happy with this stuff. All right, so this Tesla, my goodness, I didn't realize. Yeah, I think I'm gonna redo the shadows on these ropes because I want to do some of the yellow on them, but I feel like if it's only on one, it looks weird. So I want to, actually, before we color this whole thing, am I happy with this? Do I want it a little brighter, maybe? Hmm. Yeah, we'll stick with the more sad. Let's these. Excuse me. Gotta change the back half. And speaking of that Tessa concert, we heard this one before it was even like released. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting. Only I could finish what I start. Tessa, you don't have to attack me like that. Mm. I know it's really bad, 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 messing with my head. Drive each other mad, 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 mad. Baby, that's what makes us good in bed. Please don't take it down on me, me. Bad, 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 bad. That's what makes us good in bed. We drive each other wild. I know this is technically a song about a bad relationship, but man, is it a bop. In bed. All I good about in the moonlight and the get through. Getting better if we didn't know each other. And go my way. Better if we didn't. I know it's really bad, 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 bad. With my head, drive each other mad, 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 mad. Baby, that's what makes us good in bed. Please don't take it out on me. Bad, bad, bad. Baby, that's what makes us good in bed. We drive each other wild. That's what makes us good in bed. Almost done with these stupid ropes. Think. Do shoulder pads yellow. That's what makes us good. Have each other one. Everything that's what makes us good. Oh, this. Let's see. Maybe yellow claws. But I also kind of like the white and high. If we don't end up together. Hey. If we don't end up together. Yeah, I think I like the claws being yellow. A little bit. Let's just do the claws completely yellow and then we'll. I think I do want. I think I am ultimately going to stick with the fully dark shadow. If that's the case, I do want. All right, let's do that. Okay, now let's get rid of shadows on the claws and then we'll redo those. Actually, I can just do that. Okay, yeah, I think this will work. I think this will work all right. I guess for that matter, a little more. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. Now we're thinking with portals. Mm. Black heart is where you'll find me. Through the cracks in the concrete. Find me, baby. I like that. I like having her instead of this curve like here. Sort of sharp angle. Up. Yeah. Okay, we're getting there. Um, peek at this hand. Yeah. All right. Gonna work pretty well. I do say so. If I do say so myself. I say, sure is a wolf man. Okay. Get back. Layer. That man. Get rid of a few of the shadows. Chest. A little bit better. Since the purple is kind of working like a shadow. That'll give depth. Okay. I am happy with that. Okay, I think that works. Okay. Okay, I think this works. When all is Oh, okay, you know what? I think I'm like thinking about the purple. I think what we're gonna do, I think I'm gonna get rid of this shadow. Do you think we're still on the right track? Important. Okay. How would it look if we did that? I'm gonna need some. I think that'll make. I think that'll be worth. Oh, okay. Yeah, all three of them coming.
Do it, lady.
Do it, lady. Oh. Oh, thank you. Okay, let's sit up straight. Okay. Thank you, sir. All right. All right. I'm gonna add some of the shadow back around the claws, but we'll add it. Come back to it. Just want to get rid of all. Oh, yeah. Color in the lines. Well, only in the places where the shadow. Back to that. Okay. More work than I expected, but I think it will be worth it. Also, I think no matter what, no matter how long it takes, I'm gonna finish today. I cannot go one more stream saying, all right, hopefully we're gonna finish this today, you know. Working on this on at Christmas time.
Do it, lady.
Thank you. Hit the board. All right. Believe that. All right. I want to do the same thing for the, but I think I gotta add a line. So let's do this. Enough. Enough. Good enough. Now. All right, so the shadows we're gonna get rid of. And then we're gonna highlight the top, and I think that'll make sense. Yeah. Moonlight. You're right. I didn't even think of that. It was meant to be. Yeah. You, moonlight, you're my starlight. Come on, dance with me. Moonlight, you're my starlight. Thank you. We do that, and then my idea is keeping the purple like a shadow and the yellow like a highlight. So it'll be like this and like that. That makes sense. Yeah, I think that'll. Yeah. I think that will make sense. Oh, before I forget, though, let's just fix the colors first. Mm. Okay. Now, go back and add a little more shadow. Mm. Maybe just something like this. Mm. Let's see how it looks. No, that just makes it look weird. Just makes it look. Incoming ad again already? Yeah. Oh wait, wrong layer. Wrong layer. Why did nobody tell me? Okay. Now, let's go. With all this yellow, I kind of think I want to change the moonlight reflection in the water color, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I don't know when we'll get there, but we'll do it later. All right, so ads are about to start. So, all right, let me just okay, do that and then that, and then let me just do this. So go get a drink, go get a snack, stretch your legs, do all that good stuff. We will be back in a moment. I am going to stretch my legs. You're not miss. I'm just cleaning up the last little thing I was just coloring in the line. You're not missing anything. Okay. Now, for real. Alright, I am gonna stretch my legs. I'll be back in just a minute. Talking Tommy. Surprise, I'm back. I know you all thought I was gonna stay gone forever. Keep plugging away at this. Alright, so now same thing on this side of the boat. Alright, let's see how that. That works. We'll do I will do a little bit of this. How do I think there. We'll just do a little bit there. No, that looks weird. Just gonna leave it. All right. So I think if I just do the tops of the ropes, that does kind of work. Or oh yeah, I think I like that. Now we're talking. Do I want to do both? Yeah. Fine. After all, why shouldn't I? That's working. That's working for me. Yeah, alright, so let's do this one. Uh, Ooh. Okay. We're almost done. We're getting there. So, at this point. I almost want to do like. Oh, that. Try on the eyes though. Or do I do this? Mm, I like the other thing I did. Kind of want to do something high. That could. Mm, pupils. Oh, I don't know. I'm so indecisive. We'll come back to the Okay, let's. Okay, so now. Oh, what I meant. Okay. Okay. Cool. Now. Hmm. All the other. Everything else is so sharp. I don't know how I feel about the blend. Yeah, whatever. Sharp shadows, sharp light. Okay. Oh. Alright, so the eyes. And what if. Oh, that. I'll try something. I'll try something. What if. Play around with the blending. I like that might. Apply maybe. Ooh, that one looks neat. Kind of like that. Little, it loses some of the yellow. This one might work. This, and then let's do it soft Well, first, that. In. Okay. All right, let's get a soft eraser up in here. Would we rather... I'm not going to be able to get it perfectly matching the whites. Would we rather go a little onto the yellow or a little bit of a border? Feels sweet. Okay. Okay. I'm really tempted to add more detail to the ocean. We have spent so long on this, I am absolutely not going to. That is both a promise to you and to myself. Okay. Think that works. All right, so we're actually on to the last thing. Actually, this is going over the edge of the line just a little bit. Chop. Chop. Don't be mean to me. Now the actual last thing is figuring out what we want to do about those dang eyeballs. I don't hate that. Get a little. Three, two. It's just pure white. Ooh. No pupil. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just deciding which of those I like more for that exact reason. Well, also the color, but. We could just do little tiny points. Feels like kind of a nice midpoint in options. You know what? I like it. I'm gonna call this done. I'm gonna call it done. That took way longer than I expected. I'm already second guessing the eyes, but I already took the glove off. I'm calling it done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, that's all. I thought we might have time to draw something else today. I'm funny. But no, I am happy with how this came out, especially because I wanted to try something different, and the heavy shadows is very different from what I usually do. You know, it's always good to, you know, try new things, get out of your comfort zone. Yeah, I'm happy with it overall. Let's make sure we've. Oh yeah, we saved. Okay. Change the channel. Okay. I love change the channel. God, let me go. I love it. Yeah, it was. Peter Serafinkowitz. Yeah, that is funny. We just watched that episode with him. I'm happy to be done with this. Thank you. I hope you all had fun today as well. Thanks for hanging out. Next week we'll maybe Greek creatures. Maybe we'll spin the wheel of drawing. I don't know. We'll see. But thanks everyone for hanging out today. Jen and Labs and Christian and anyone else just lurking. You're all very much appreciated. And I hope you have a great night. And can I keep saying and? I think I can. I can. I think that's everything. Have a great and yeah. Have a great night, everyone. Bye.